starting off. Are we live? We are live. So we're starting off here. Daily chart looks deafening. Weekly chart looks dropped. Everything's dropped here. Past that distal line too. I like that for a little bit of a buy, and that's what it's done. Oh, but it's already retesting the low already. Wow. This is a very volatile day. Very volatile day today. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that this little zone here would work. And that's exactly what it's done. But I don't know how much longer it'll work for. I'm not specifically bullish on it. I would take some type of supply here in this wick. I like this wick. I like what it's done. So if this gets retested up here, I'm willing to take a short on it. So that's a rather either an anti-breakout to the upside here, where it's faking out to the upside, or otherwise downwards. Yep, this is 4/19/24 afternoon session. We've started today. Remember, we're risking 80 apples during this day if we need to, and the reward is 20. Still 20. So 1300 start time and start. Continuation pattern going down here. What's the 5 minute? Do we have a split going on? Nope, not quite. You could take anti-breakout to the upside now, right now if you want to. That would be a great idea. If I can be involved here, I'm going to be.
Order.
I'm going to go
fill.
3 contracts. My stop loss.
Order.
Oh
fill.
my gosh, it's already gone. That's 2 apples. And that's already broken. Remember that 2 apples. That was it for an anti-breakout. It looked good. It looked good. That's 2 apples. 1349. 5 minute. It looked good because of this 15-minute chart. Look at this. 15 minutes holding that. All right. I would like past this is my. I go long here. Is there any way to get in long? Not really. Not really. The 240 minute you can take break up our prevention, but not actually much here. So I'll take break up our prevention if it gets down there for a 1-to-1. This would be MNQ long. Come back bar prevention, which is breakout bar prevention. 37.25. I think it's going to turn right now, isn't it? Going 1-to-1, single risk. That's 2 contracts. We go double risk. That's 3 contracts. 3 contracts at 31. 32. 3 contracts at 32. 3 contracts at 32. Now, the low should be this low. 03.5, 03.5. Whoa there. 03.5. There you go. Okay, cool. And then target would be a 1-to-1, which is 66.5. 66.5. Up here. 66.5. Okay. Targets are set. Everything's set. And it's bouncing here. 5 minutes bouncing. We want this thing to continue down to fill us in, but right now it's bouncing. It's alright. MNQ short. This was MNQ short. What was it? It was 2 apple loss. -2. Oh, 57 bucks is how much? 2.3 apples. -2.3 apples on the first trade. We're just going for a 1-to-1 anti-breakout. No, MNQ long anti-breakout. 3 minute. Um, 1349 zone number, wasn't it? 1349 zone number, and then this one would be 1350 if we get filled here. Good. Z-score of what? Z-score of 0.5. 0.5. Okay, cool. And then in trend, for sure. This one was end of trend. Alpha swing is down. The swing is down. The recent is down. Cool. And this one 0 NA. Okay, cool. I think 2.3 for 2.3. Cool, cool, cool. Everything else is good. Right now it hasn't gotten there. It's going anti-breakout right now. If we can get involved, I'd be happy. If we can get involved. The 240 minute breakout bar prevention here. It's got to drop a little bit more to get me involved for a 1-to-1 here. I'd be happy with it. I'd be really happy with it. Here we go. We should be in here soon. Very, very soon. If we can get in. Take a picture. This is zone number 1350. 1350. Okay. 1350. And then the 3 minute. Oh, come on, boys. You're not picking me up? Really? I'd be interested if it doesn't. I'd be really interested if it does not pick me up. Hold on. I'm gonna triple order. I just have good. I think it's gonna work. So 5 contracts here. Change this to 5, please. If it can drop, I'm happy. I'm happy to catch it.
Order filled.
We're in. We've got 285 as risk. 285 is risk. Take a picture of the 3 minute. That's the anti-breakout right now. 285 is risk. Hold on. Going for a 1-to-1. 285. Is risk. Hold on. Marking that down. 285 divided by 5. 11.4 apples risk. Our profit on the trade would be a 1-to-1. Remember that. Where's our profit? Would be 66.5. I repeat, 66.5. Where is it? 66.5 right here. Make that quantity 5. That's $345. Really close here to the target already. How much is that? 345, did you say? Yes, 345. That's more than a 1-to-1. I'm not sure why that is. Target hit. 13.8 apples on that. All right, we're up 11.4, 11.5 on the day. 1308. That was a quick one. That was a very quick trade. I didn't expect it to go that fast, but I'm happy that it did. Remember, this was a 240-minute breakout bar prevention, end of trend, and it also was a 3-minute anti-breakout off of a 3-minute HLC, holding level creation, in trend. The anti-breakout was end of trend. Everything was end of trend. The whole trade was end of trend. definitely end of trend. It is literally at the bottom of the downtrend. So, and we bought. So alpha swing is down. The swing is down. The recent is down. Everything's down. End of trend. Anything else on that? X score is a 3-1, so it's pretty narrow. X is 3. I would say narrow. Because it's a pretty darn narrow bar here. What's the pivot in the zone? 0%. Phenomenal pivot in the zone. Right as we got entry on it, it turned upwards. And it ripped a lot more than I thought. So we're going to leave it there. I don't know quite yet if it's going to bust this low. I guess I wouldn't trust it. If it comes down more, I wouldn't trust that this low is going to be safe. I don't know about this low down here, but I do know about this low. So if it happens to, let's say, break this low here, I'm in short. I'm in short big time. So I don't know how I'd get involved is probably with an anti-demand open from right here for a 1-to-1. But the thing is, if it bounces, it can turn green right now, you know. I don't know if the upswing is done for yet. So I'm just gonna wait. I don't think I can't take anti-demand open after it's already done it. It would be a good idea, wouldn't it? That way you can get a head start on the trade. I like the idea, no doubt. I like the idea. We only need 20 apples, so we need 9 more apples. I suppose it could be a good idea. I'd like to break this high first. Then it's no longer an anti-demand open. It's no longer that. So, yeah. So I think that this low can pop. It's gone 1.25. So only trade on. Let's see here. So another option would be for it to break this high and then come down more. That would be a good fake out. Really good fake out. But the supply is up here. I could see a trend line forming. Like, the supply is right up here. It's not right here. And I wouldn't want to take anti-breakout at the top of this high because it'd land right where this supply is, and I'm not really a fan of that. Yeah, the 1 minute chart it's not. It's a lonely pivot. It's not very strong. Pretty much the best option is for this thing to just sink right now. You could take yeah, not anymore, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna let it be a little bit. Got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Wow, okay. Seems like it wants to go green. In that sense, it would be anything above this line. Anything above that line. It's just not good. Doesn't look good at all. Tell you what, it'll fake me out, but if this thing wants to go green right now, this shows a holding level creation. There's no doubt about that. I'll take breakout. I'll take that breakout if it goes green right now. It's showing it, so I'm gonna take it. I would take those odds for a 1-to-1. Single risk. You can do single risk. Four contracts. 4 contracts. Okay, you can go half if you want. 2 contracts. 2 contracts at this high of 70.75. 70.75. 2 contracts. 70.75. There you go. Remember, my stop loss would be at this low. 53.50. Well, it might create another low here. We'll see. 53.50 would be it. Yeah, might as well take the full one then. Then a 1-to-1 would be way up there. Yeah, if this turns bullish, I'm in long. I'd be in long. Going for a 1-to-1. Yeah. That's 2 apples. Do you need... I'll go single risk then. 4 apples. That's fine. That's 2 contracts still. So 2 contracts at this high is 70.75. My stop loss would be at this low, which would be 44.75. And it doesn't look like it's going to turn green, so there's no trade here. I don't take those. Yep, it's over. So no trade on. No harm, no foul. Let's see here. So continuation. The bears are here, so why long, really? Looks bearish. Not much I can do to get in. Not much I can do. You could take demand open. I'm not that comfortable with it. I just think it's created such a small wick here too. That means I'm building off of this wick. That means this is the short basically for a 1-to-1. I don't know. You could take it. I'll go for a 0.5-to-1. How about that? I'll do that. I like it. This is a demand open. MNQ short. Just gotta go quick here. I gotta go quick. 0.5. I'd go single risk. Yeah, that's fine. 5 contracts at 54.75. 54.75. It's dropping right now, which is fine, because if it comes up, ooh, never mind. That kind of changes things. The momentum would be on the upside. I think I'd still go for a 0.5-to-1. I think I'm still fine with it. This high is 70.75 is my stop loss. 70.75. 70.75. Targets are 0.5-to-1. Targets 0.5-to-1, which is about right there. 47.25. 47.25. That would be target. 47.25 right there. Okay. Everything's set. Everything's clear. We'd be risking about 6 apples on that. If it breaks through, it can. It can. Yeah, I know. It can. But it's also a decent area on the 15-minute because the 15 minutes we'd be catching it. We'd be catching it as a anti-breakout as well. I'm going to plot it just in case we get involved. Otherwise, you know what? If it doesn't happen, I can just delete it. But I'm going to plant it ahead of time so I can have time to do everything else. Those are only 2 time frames, the 3-minute and the 15 minutes, the only 2 time frames I'm paying attention to on this trade. I need this bar to get up there, and it's got to go in 5 seconds, so I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't think I'm going to take it. There is another bar. I'm not going to take that. I still think it could work, but I can't take the trade. I can't because it's no longer a setup of mine. You could take anti-breakout. Yes, you can take anti-breakout. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Don't know if I'm going to do that one. Look at that. Good supply, though. Yeah, my trade's canceled. It's canceled right now. No harm, no foul. We are technically still long on the trade. We're done, but we're technically still it's still battling this 240-minute breakout bar prevention. It just doesn't want to break out, seems like right now. But when it does, I think it's gonna crush down and break this low. This would be my target land past that low. I don't know about the all-time low here or the big low, but I do know I'd be putting my bets at this low breaking. Right now is the short. It's not the demand open, but I guess I don't know what to call it, but I think it's in a short place right now. I could be wrong. I don't have any money on it, so. I think it's definitely got to drop. This is a good area for a short. Good area for a short here. I will take anti-breakout on this for 50% off. Now that it's given me such a deal. 0.5 to 1 double. Hold on. 50% off. That's 15 contracts. That's 1 NQ. 1 NQ. Come on. Oh my gosh. It paused out. Darn it. Because it's NQM24. Just one contract. I actually think it's still there. I need my stop set. My stop set needs to be at 65. I'm out at 65. I'm done at 65. That's $215 risk for a 0.5 to 1 here. $265 risk. 265. I'm marking that. Take a picture if you can. 10.6. 10.6 apples risk. I gotta get my picture taken. Picture is taken. That's a 15-minute anti-breakout. That's the only time frame I'm looking at. I'm asking for a 0.5 to 1, which is down here at 36.25. 36.25 down here, which is $360. Remember, 360 is 14.4 apples. I do not need that much, do I? How much would that be? I'm up 11 plus 24. We don't need that much. We should place a target at 0.25 to 1, and it's already gone. Gosh, darn it. I'm going to leave it be. 1351 zone number. We did plant, did we not? Did we plant? Did you plant? I don't know if I planted or not. Hold on. No, I didn't plant. We still have that picture, though. 1352 zone number. It did end up going south a little bit. No, it's only to the proximal line. It only went to the proximal line. You could still get out at a 0.5 to 1 or 0.25 to 1. I'm going to do 0.25 because that's all I need, which is 38, just 38 flat. Otherwise, it looks like I'm just getting stopped out. 38 flat. 38 flat. 325. 325. 325. That's 13 apples. Okay, cool. Whoa, where's my entries at 54.25? Is that... Bro, that is a 50% coupon on that one. Yep. Everything looks correct at this point. It's gone 0. It's turning, but now I can put my pivot in the zone at this high is 63 flat. I'm out at 63 flat if it gets up there. 63 flat. Put a Piz, save a little bit there. 175 divided by 25. That's 7 apples Piz. 7 apples. Describe the trade. It was a 15-minute. Here it is. Oh, it's about to get ran right now. It looks like it. It just doesn't want to turn red and go anti-breakout on it, but it was worth a chance for me. Still in. 15-minute anti-breakout, protecting free space of 1 in trend. Alpha swing is down, the swing is down, the recent is up. This is off of a 15-minute comeback bar, end of trend. Somewhat narrow. I'm not going to call it. It's decent how it is. I did get a coupon on it, and I like that a lot, because it went to proximal line. We could get a 0.25 on this, and we're going more than a 1-to-1 risk reward. You know, meaning, yeah. So whatever. So it doesn't look good though. It's looking like it's going up. So if that happens, I'll just close up the trade. That's fine.
Order filled.
I'm out. -7 apples on that. We're up 4.5 in the session. Taking a picture. It just nicked the stop, so yeah. I'm closing it. I'm closing the trade because I don't want to track it. It's already done. 0 NA it went. Yeah, now it's turning around right away, huh? Look at that. I actually think it would not have been stopped out, which means I have to frickin' track this thing. Oh man, it would not have been stopped out, I can tell you that. So yeah, it wouldn't have been. So I'm just gonna leave it be, because this thing could still go. Darn it. I stopped out because I thought pivot in the zone, but whatever. Now it's going. Now it hit targets. Now it's going 0.25 to 1. The 100% pivot in the zone. Nice. Sec. All right. So the 240 minute, if it pops the low, I think I would take breakout on it. Let's go ahead and do that. 240 minute, I'm taking breakout. If it pops this current bar is low, I'm taking breakout for 0.25 to 1. Actually, I'll go from the open. I'm fine with that. And that is 58.5. And I'm just gonna go for a 0.25 to 1. 0.25 to 1. MNQ short. Breakout. I'm gonna go triple size because I think it's gonna work. 5 contracts at this low. 25 flat. 5 contracts. 25 flat. Or if you have another way of getting in short, that'd be great. In anticipation of that low breaking. Is there any other way to get in short? You could take breakout. That's risky as heck. Nah, man. I think I'm just gonna wait for the confirmation. 25.50. It looks like 25. Oh, 25 flat, eh? 25 flat. 25 flat. This is a short one. 25 flat. Sell 5. And my my exit point would be this open, actually. 84.25. 84.25, way up there. Wow. Oh. 84.25. 84.25. There you go. Big trade here. If it goes down, my 0.25 would be right about there. I could probably go 0.5 to 1 then. I'm going 0.5 to 1 then, which is 200.5. 200.5. 200.5. 0.5. There you go. Okay. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. You can take a picture. Looks like it's going to pop. This is just a 240-minute chart. That's the only one that I'm interested in right now. You could look at the smaller time frame, like this 3-minute chart's just broken out now. That was risky for those people, but because your stop's right next door.
Order
But
fill.
it's worked. We're in short for the pop of this low. We got to do risk and reward right now. Reward is 245. 9.8 apples. 9.8 apples. Reward. What's the risk on the trade? Much more than that. Risk is 592.5. 592.5 divided by 25. 23.7 apples. So, if worst comes to worst, we lose. We're down 19.2 apples on the session. 1352 zone number, was that it? 1353. You missing one? I don't think you plotted 1352. 1352 was that anti-breakout. Yeah. This is 1353 then. Yeah, this was the anti-breakout. I don't know why I didn't see that one. So breakout. Man, I don't know how much I was risking on the anti-breakout. What's going on? Okay, that was 1351. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Because 1351 was canceled. Roger that. My bad. 1351 zone number. Back this one up. Now it's 1352. That's fine. Everything's accounted for now. Yeah, you can put what it looked like. Oh my goodness. Right next to my target, huh? Isn't that interesting? Really close to target. It's coming back here on this low. Very interesting. Very interesting. It doesn't want to break that low. I think it's doubtful, but I think it will break that low. But we will see. Only time will tell. This one can be deleted. I'll delete that later. That's fine. Okay. This is a 240-minute 2BB open. Remember, the open is when my stop loss is on the open instead of the high. I can lower my risk and load up contracts more, and have a smaller risk reward to be achievable. The open, and then what else? If it's measured off the open, the E score. I'm doing E score 0.5. E score 0.5. Oh yeah. Alpha swing down. The swing is down. The recent is down for sure. Everything, it's in trend. It's protecting free space of 2 at least. It could be 3 actually. Yeah, 3. It's in trend. It's in trend. And the breakout bar prevention already happened. Remember that. So BBP already happened, and I like to know that, because when the breakout bar prevention happened, where it's like, oh, I don't want to break the low, I don't want to break the low, and it rallied up and stopped those people out. I think that's when, when it does break the low, it's gonna crash. It's gonna go. Actually, you should probably hold on to the trade until the low breaks, both lows break for a 1-to-1. To be honest with you, I could do that. I could do that, but I'm just gonna go for very achievable things. Because generally, if it breaks the low, my target's literally at the low, so it's still in breakout bar prevention mode. Oh, that reminds me, fold point. This is fold point, Z score of 0.25. Good. Just want to check that. Yeah, good. And then we've got open E score. Okay. Everything's accounted for. Yeah, we're just waiting on the low to pop. If it does, I don't know if it'll break that low. That's the breakout prevention. That's the in-between land is a risk. And honestly, in-between land seems to be a good long for some reason. Just the in-between land seems to always be tricky. So the only bet that I have is that it's going to break this low. And my target's just beyond that, like right here. So that's all. I'm not betting on the in-between land. I don't want to mess with them. It could break the low, but I don't know. My bet is that it'll break this recent low. That's all. That's all I can ask for. Doing all right. This would put us at 15 apples up. Here it goes. Breaks the low. Come on. Here it goes. My target's just a 0.5 to 1. Very, very nearby. Very close. Very, very close. Considering my risk. My risk is very far away. I'm risking 23 apples only to make 10. So I'm risking 2 to make 1. It's a 0.5 to 1. That's what it is. 0.5 to 1.
Order filled.
There it is. Target hit. Target hit. I'm going to take a picture just for fun. Here's the breakout. So this is one of those that I would say, yeah, send the breakout. Actually, it can work. I got out early, but I think it literally could work. I don't know. Any other strategy, I'd probably hold on. But I'm just trying to secure money, honestly. I think that thing's going, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna break that low. I think it's gonna break this low. I think this thing is gonna run a little bit. It has no reason not to. And here is the in-between land. Here's the in-between land. Testing. In-between land here. There's gotta be some buy here. I think that someone's gonna buy this in this in-between land. Here it is. Here's the little buy. Are they gonna get squashed or not is the question. It's likely they're gonna get squashed. That's a risky trade. That's why I wouldn't take the in-between. But there was someone buying. I'm certain about that. Which only exemplifies or only expands this low being broken. So if this low is broken, those people taking longs in this in-between land, it's just going to fuel the fire more. Their stop orders, their sell stops are at this low. There it is. There's the acceleration. So, and I would expect more acceleration actually. At this point, no, hands off. I missed my entry. I mean, actually, I had an entry on it. I'm done, but I wouldn't. This is not a place to get in short. I don't think so. I don't think so, but it could be. So let's delete these lines. This anti-breakout would have worked. Unbelievable. Like, freaking makes me upset that I got out, but it's okay. 3.5 that one went. That's awesome. And then we can delete that breakout bar prevention here on the 240-minute chart, because that one worked. That one worked really well for a little bit of time. Actually, let's mark down where it went. It went up to here. Right there. So this 240-minute. Yeah, look at it continue lower. Oh my. It's alright. This one it jumped up to 1.25, and that's tops. That's all that happened. Let's close that one up. Close that up. Closed. That one 1.25. That's zone number 1350. 1350 closed. I don't know what that was. Alright, so it looks like it's just continuing lower. Let's check the higher time frame. Look at that grab, man. That is heavy. Wow. That's heavy. It's coming right into demand, though. Right into a buying opportunity. Higher time frame buying opportunity. This holding split, protecting free space. Outside local distal line. Overextended of 2. The arrival is overextended. I mean, that's fantastic, I think. I think that's a buy. I think it should drop a little bit more. But I wouldn't be upset about buying it if it goes down here. Only in the sense that you need next week to get profit out of it. So I can't. But I do think that that's interesting. This is a good split. That's gotta hold. Okay, right now it's just in free flow. It could free fall all that way. Let's mark that. Where was that line? 59. It could free fall all the way to 59. All the way down here. I don't really have any longs until then, so not much we can do about it. Except you probably should have held on, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know. But it's alright. We can have another opportunity. We're up 14.3 apples. Thought it was going to be more than that. And is that right? 347 divided by 25. Yeah. 13.9 apples, actually. 13.9. 13.9. 13.9. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, any other trades? You can take breakout short if you want. You can take this holding split short if you want. That's fine with me. I'll take this micro holding split. Fine with me. I'll take it for a 1-to-1 or 0.25. 1-to-1 is fine with me. Single risk. Let's do MNQ short. This is a holding split micro. That's 4 contracts at 77. 4 contracts at 76. 4 contracts at 77. 4 contracts at 77. I almost want to do a 0.75 to 1. I might. My stop loss would be at this high. 89.50, 89.50, 89.50, 89.50. Oh, it's perfectly there. Okay, cool. Your 1 to 1 would be there. I'd ask for 0.75 to 1. Trend's probably going to continue. It's just, I like the statistics on my side. Look at that, just go. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Well, when are you gonna go in short? Well, I could go. Could have held. I should have held. It's all right. We've got. Yeah, I'm not really expecting any bounce though. Five-minute bar is about to print. There it goes. I'm eager to see this next 5-minute bar. I don't know about that. If it goes up there, yeah, I'd probably be short. So I'm still in. I'd still be short on this split up here. It might come up to it. It might come up to it. Look at that continue, dude. Anti-breakout. Good. That's what it looks like it's doing. The 5-minute might want to come up a little bit. I like it. I like it. I like the holding split up here on the 3-minute. It's a 1-minute. Fine. It's fine. It's still fine. It's still fine. I like it. We'll still take it. It's still set. Target would be 65 flat. Target would be 65 flat. Yeah. 4 apples. So that'd be almost to our target. Look at it continue lower though. It doesn't even matter. Wow. How many times do we want to go short? We just don't go short. It's still, there's still meat on the left on the bone, but we still, I just can't do it. Can't short. That's a holding level right there that it's created. That is an interesting one. So this is the anti-breakout. It's technically still not gone down yet. If it does again, that's so past the breakout. I'm not doing that. I'm not going short. There it goes. All right, then it could come up. Actually, that's not even good either. still looking short, dude. Oh my gosh. I'll take it, but it's still looking short, honestly. To be honest with you. To be honest with you.
Order filled.
I'm in long 4. My stop loss needs to be at this low. Stop loss needs to be at this low is 22 flat. 22 flat. 22 flat. My risk on the trade is 118. I'm going for 1.5 to 1, which is up here. 56.25 and hit. Close,
Order
close, close,
filled.
close. Don't know how much that exactly was. There it goes, 2 to 1 hit. Wow. Wowzers. Nice anti-breakout. Nice one. 1353. Do you want to see 5-minute? No. I mean, 5-minute didn't really go into my decision at all, actually. Not at all. I don't really have any other decision. It was that 3-minute, and I know that it was looking real heavy. So, and I know that's risky, of course, but I was risking 185, I think. What was it? I don't exactly know. I think it was 7.4 apples. Risk, I was going for a 1.5 to 1. 1.5 to 1. It was an MNQ long anti-breakout, a width of... Oh, it's gonna hit my split now. I'm done. That's my max profit on the day. I'm up 20 according to my US dollars, so I don't exactly know how much I made on that. It happened too quick. This was 1349 entry, 1353 zone number. Is that correct? Yes, correct. Pivot in the zone was perfect. Oh, market, yeah. Entered without measuring. And market order, I think market order minus 25%, which is not good. Market order means some slippage. So I probably got in around here instead of at my proximal line. So my risk is probably 7. My reward was probably 6 or 7 too. This was a 3-minute anti-breakout. End of trend. Alpha swing is down. The swing is down. The recent is down. Everything's down. And I longed. Isn't that interesting? 3-minute holding level creation, was it? What exactly was it? Now I can't see it, but it was, the pivot was down there. It'd be a holding level creation, but partial. Z score of no. What score is partial? Y score. Partial, which means my distal line is right here instead of all the way at the high. And that is literally this is the zone. It would be a full 101. Wow, 1.75. Wow, Y score of 1.75. That's a monster Y score. Never usually doing that. In trend for sure. Protective free space of 2 for sure. There you go. Any other reason? No. That's it. It was just really heavy. It went 2.75 to 1. 2.75 to 1. I got out at 1.5. Pivot in the zone of 25%. Now the profit. So we risked 7. I was up 14. So how do you get to 20? I'm exactly at 20 now. So it must have been 6 apples profit. Yeah, some horrible slippage there. Risking 7.4 to make 6. But whatever. We're in, we're out. Yeah, everything's accounted for now. I'm gonna I'm going to switch to simulator for the rest of the hour or so, because we're up 20 apples. Nice. But the thing is, we figured out that we need to risk reward our days. So I just want to show my ledger here. And we have a ledger that's that shows the trades. This is each trade. I write down the description of the trade, the zone number, the time, how far it goes, what setup it was, the width of it, any comments if I want to, and then the risk reward I choose, the sizing, and then the actual apples that I'm risking on the trade. That's why I always use my calculator to see exactly how much risk I have. Oh, 7.4 apples. Okay. I write down 7.4 right there. So now, because I want to match it to what I'm actually experiencing or whatever, I want to match it to reality. Now I have no problem taking stop losses on trades. I don't remember the last time I moved my stop loss. You know, if it's going against me, it generally just stops me out. And that's what I do, and then I mark it up. I do have a problem getting a stop loss on the day. So I'm setting up the day ledger. I'm setting up the day ledger to be exactly like a trade. The day is a trade. So I'm risking 80 apples today. Technically, I have 80 apples worth of risk. So I can be loose. I can be as loose as I want to, generally, just to make 20. So if I make 20, it's over. The only strength that I have as a trader is being able to stop early. Not all traders have that. I have that. I can stop early. But my Achilles heel is I can't stop. I don't like to stop when I'm losing. So the idea is try not to lose. Try not to lose. So that means on the trade, I have no problems losing. But on the day, I don't want to lose. I don't want to take a daily loss limit. That's stupid. Well, I made the daily loss limit 80 now. And my reward is 20. Okay? 80, my reward is 20. So it's much more likely to have reward. Innately. We just saw it here today. It's innately built in. Each and every day is built to be profitable. I have mega risk for a tiny little reward. It's likely to hit reward. And I have a strength of mine, which is stopping when I'm ahead. I have a strength that if I get to 20 apples, I'm done. I'm done. See, I'm already in simulator. I'm already in the sim. I'm happy with that. I have 100% adherence rate to that. And honestly, behaviorally, that's literally my only strength. That's my only strength. So I need to basically lean on my strength as much as possible. And that's my strength, is getting out early. So let's have a big risk for a little reward, and then just capture little rewards, little rewards, little rewards, little rewards, little rewards, little rewards. We're going to have a big lose. We're going to have 80 apple loss on a day. But now that I'm tracking it as a trade, each and every day or session, whatever, is a trade in and of itself. I have many trades underneath it. Underlying, there's sub trades. All these trades, these are all trades, literal trades. Different risk rewards, different descriptions, whatever. But each day is a trade now. I can set up my risk reward each day. And, you know, I might just keep it at 80-20, but I might risk, I want to go for a 3-1 today and just only risk 10 apples or whatever. Like, I can do that. I can do that and set it up on the day as such. And I think because I have this ledger set up securely, I think I'm going to follow the rule of the daily loss limit better. Yeah. And then we can also see how well we do and everything. Same thing as the month. The month is the same thing. We have the same ledger going on. So the month is counting. the high and the low, and then yeah, that's it. We update that every day. So I've kind of reorganized the ledger a little bit to be a lot more clear. Like, because before I was just, oh, we're trading today. Okay, we're just trying to make money today. Yada yada yada. But it's really not. What's my end goal? What is the end goal? You know, I have a risk reward on the month. The risk reward on the month. That means each month is a trade. Each trade is a trade. Each day is a trade. Oh, I'm risking 80 to make 20. Those are the boundaries. It's over. It's over at that day. Then each month is a trade. Oh, I'm risking 120 apples this month for a possible reward of 60. Boom. Once you get to 60 on the month, it's over. And Trade Simulator for the rest of the days. Your schedule, my schedule stays the same. Everything's the same. But I've hit target of 60 apples or whatever it might be, whatever I choose the monthly reward to be. I have a strength of following through on that. I have a 100% adherence rate to abiding by the target, the daily gain limit. 100% adherence rate. I'm happy with it. I don't like losing, but I like a small win. So if we can have a small win and be done with it, and that's what we do. We can consistently, we have extremely high adherence rate to that, with 60 samples. So we're gonna each and every. This was another now 61 samples. You know, we hit 20 and we're done. So the adherence rate is what we're trying to gather on the day as a trade, the trade day, whatever. But monthly accounting is also a trade. So everything is together. The trade is a trade inside the day's guidelines. The day's guidelines are inside the monthly guidelines. So if, let's say, the monthly risk reward, let's say the monthly risk reward is, I'm risking 80 apples risk, so I'm going to say double that. 160 apples risk for the reward of 120. Okay? So now I go into my day ledger and we see May or whatever, and we count exactly how much. So we lost 31 apples yesterday. Okay, now we got the next day. We can see where it is, and each and every time I can log in exactly how much I'm up or down that current month. So we can see when we hit the target. Oh, 120. Okay, we hit target. Remember, today we're at 111 apples in the month. Remember, our monthly target is 120. Therefore, we are no longer reward of 20 apples today. We are reward of 9. Okay, we're still risking 80 to make 9, or whatever it is. The likelihood of hitting 9 is extremely high if your risk is 80. It's just math. So take the probability. I'll take that. I'll take that risk. And then we get to 9, and because of my strength, the only strength that I freaking have is adherence to my reward. So if I hit 9, I literally am done for the rest of the day and the rest of the month. And then that's how you get a profitable month, by fucking hacking your way to get to a profitable month. I've never done it before, but that's what I've determined is the way to do it. So that's what we're doing. I'm definitely excited to start a new month in May to test that entire thing out, because right now, April, we don't really have a boundary. We never thought of a boundary of a monthly stop loss or a monthly gain stop or whatever, daily gain limit. I never even thought of that, let alone a day one people understand, but monthly too. We're abiding by a higher time frame. That means yearly. If we can do this 12 times yearly, if we can get to a profit that we're comfortable with and stop, because we have an adherence rate of 100% to stopping when we're ahead, really we can do a lot. I think we can do a lot with that strength. So it's a long time, but I'm going to start the sim session now. It's 14:04. Start time is 14:04. Remember, it was about 13:50 or so, 13:55 maybe. I ended. I just want to do some accounting quick. This was how many trades? It was 5 trades, profit of 20. 5 trades, closing Apple of 20. It was $505 in the account, or 501 exactly. I didn't even know how much I was gonna make there, and it somehow lands exactly on 500. This has happened like 3 or 4 times, and that's exactly what I want to have. But it's strange that that's doing it. Anyways, what is the maximum amount of loss that I could have incurred? I could have incurred 16.1 apples negative. Nope. Minus 4.4. 9.3 apples negative. No. Definitely 16.1 at the moment. Yeah, 16.1 is the most I could have lost. Is that right? Yep. 16.1. Cool. That's a max loss unrealized. 16.1. The low of the day, the actual low that we realized profit was negative 2.3. Yep, negative 2.3 on today, or this session. The high realized profit was 20. Of course, we ended at the high. Okay. Done. Now, for the simulated session, again, I'm risking 80 apples to be able to make 20. We only have 1 hour. So that means I'm probably going to risk higher amounts to be able to achieve that. Let's mark down. So we have this short running. We have this short running on this time frame. Let's see how far that went. Oh my gosh. This thing went. And then I have another long. I have a long still running. 2 to 1. Closer to 2 than 2.5. No. Slightly closer to the 1.75. 1.75 with a 25% PIZ. That's really good. I got out at a 0.5. Yeah, we get out early, definitely. But I'm fine with that. This thing still has not stopped out. Still has not stopped out. So I have to leave it in the trade. So we can see here, this is a turnaround. If it breaks this last bar's high, which this bar has only done half of its life, so it totally can. Oh man, I think that's bullish. That's real bullish, but I will take anti-breakout on it. Another anti-breakout, I know, but I think they'll work. I think they work. I do. I think they really, really, really work. Really, really, really work. I will take this high. Actually, I'll take this high. If it gets up there, I'll take... Yeah, I would take this high. So let's do it. Let's set it up. That's my high. That's my target is down to 101. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for 0.5 to 1. My handy dandy 0.5 to 1. The probability is on my side. I love that. Love the probability on my side, bro. Oh my gosh. 0.5 to 1. 7, 8 apples. Yeah, I'll risk 8. I'll risk 8 on it. Oh, take a picture now. Here it is. Here it is. Let's go now. Two contracts at this high. Two contracts at 76. Two contracts at 76. Come on. Two contracts at 76. Come on. Two contracts at 76. Good. I just wanted to take a picture of this before it breaks out, because this is the anticipation that we need. We need anticipation, otherwise we're always late. 15-minute. There's that 30-minute. Look at this 60-minute. There we go. The 60-minute looks perfect. 60 minutes anti-breakout as well. It's a comeback bar going upside. Normally I would take that long, but lately I think anti-breakouts is just working. It's in trend, protecting free space, at least some bounce downwards, and that's what I'm asking for. 0.5 to 1. 0.5 would be 50.5. 50.5. How much reward? Reward is a 102. 4 apples, whatever. 4.1 apples. Reward is 4.1. Why is it so weak? I don't know. Why? It's because it's not a very... I only did single risk on it. 228.5 is my stop. Let's see how far that is. 228.5. See, this would be just so hard for it to get that far up, I just think, you know? It's just so far up. Just after ripping that. So 8.4 risk for 4.1 apples. I understand the risk reward's lopsided, but I just think it's reasonable to take that bet. 1354. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, this would really have to launch all the way up. Really launch. So without coming down just a little bit. And I'm asking just for a little bit. I'm not asking for the low to break. I'm asking for it to at least fake like the low will break. Describe the trade. It was also a 60-minute anti-breakout. Off of a 60-minute comeback bar. End of trend. End of trend, yeah. No, not long wick. Not long wick. Pretending free space of 3 for sure. Yeah, absolutely. This was a 15-minute anti-breakout. There's just so many anti-breakouts right now, but whatever. It was a 60 and a 15, both pointing in the up direction, which usually I would buy. Again, usually I would buy, but I don't know. I just think it would go down, but we'll see. 15-minute anti-breakout. 2 BB, 2 bar bubbling base. Protecting extreme, end of trend. Alpha swing is down. The swing is down. The recent is up. Yep. Anything else? No. No. Nothing else. Okay, cool. It's gone 0 at this point. Still 0. We're still risking 8.4. Yeah, everything's in line. Good with me. Any way we can load the boat? Yes, you can. If you want to go short on this comeback bar, that is highly risky, but you can take it. Look at how many trades going on right now. Man, oh man. What am I going to do with all of them? I can't keep on doing that. But that's a freaking zone, man. I would take that. I would take that comeback bar. Going short. Let's see it. Oh, never mind. No, it's ripping. It's ripping right now. I'm not taking that comeback bar. It's too big. Too big for me. Yeah, the breakout looks like it's actually working. Absolutely. I wasn't expecting that. All right. 5 minutes about to print. All right. So the demand is here. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I'm really curious if this were to break, let's say, I gotta remove that. I'm really curious. Oh no. Yeah. Hold on. This 3 minute, this 3 minute line. So it's that dotted line essentially. If it breaks through there, but underneath is the 5 minute split, I like that tiny little area. I'm actually really curious to see if that would bounce. I'm gonna watch this. Because it would be outside local distal line. I want it to sell through this little 3 minute split, sell through that end, sell through that low, right into the gray box. It has to go into the gray box. That's a very tight box. But if you can look in the 5 minute chart, it is into the split. Here it is. Buy. Let's see it. I think it's gonna do it. That's a good area, dude. It's so tiny, but it's a good little area. I don't know how. I don't know. It would be a 5 minute holding split. Look at that bounce too. It's gone to 1-to-1. It's because of that 5 minute holding split right here. Protecting free space of 2 and a trend. I don't know if I'm gonna. It's so small. I don't know if I would have been able to take it. But I do like. Look at that. I do like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So only yielded a 1-to-1. Only could yield a 1-to-1. Okay. Noted. Here's the anti-breakout coming into play. So it broke out to the upside and completely faked. Now we're asking for a smaller target here. Right down here. Not too far away. I don't think it's too much to ask for him. You could put pivot in the zone. Yeah, I'll put pivot in the zone for sure. Save a little money if it goes up. Sometimes pivot in the zone doesn't work, but my target's right next to it. So if it turns away now, let it be and stop me out. That's fine with me. 206.25 is my stop. 206.25. 206.25. 206.25. Risk is 121 now. It's about a 1-to-1. Risking 4.8 apples in the Piz. Good to go. It's gone 0.25 to 1 with the pivot in the zone of 75%, or is that 50? Closer to 50 actually. So it's a 50% pivot in the zone. It's gone 0.25 to 1. We're asking for a 0.5 to 1. It is on that low. My target's pretty deep into that low, but it's all right. It's okay. Let's just check on how much this one went. This was a 3 minute, so a 3 minute anti-breakout happened right here, and it actually went pretty far. Let's see how far it goes. Went 1, 2 points. Went 3. Went 3 to 1. Turned around. Dropped back to 100% pivot in the zone, and then went how far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1. Wow. 5 to 1. And then it's still counting. So that's still open. It's still open. I'm going to take a picture now, though. No, I'll take a picture when I close the trade. I got out of that one at a 1.5 to 1. So, yeah, definitely these things can go. I didn't think that it would bounce this far, though. I was just wanting some relief to this shortness, but all this red. But this is big, much bigger than I thought. And that's continuing. If that goes green, man, I would want to be out. So I'm out of there. Happy to be out if it goes green. Yep. That's it. Well, you gave it its best shot. 0.25 to 1. We'll see. I'm gonna take this. All right. Oh my gosh, it couldn't turn it. Whoa! The 5 minute looks perfect for the shorts. It was just that. So the 15 minutes, like, all right, I want to turn green. Let me turn green. Let me turn green. The 5 minute said, nah. It was just about to turn green right at that high. I actually want to see what that turning point was. Right there. Yes, it literally was at the high. About to turn green, and then the sellers came into play and like, no, I don't want to do it. And now is battling. So if it were to break that again, I'm like, all right, well, the short's lost. So it would make sense to break this high and go long. It would. In that sense, I might consider I would consider a breakout, having this little box right here as my risk, a breakout up. to break this high, which is a 0.25 to 1, and my target would be 0.5 to 1, maybe 0.75 to 1. I don't know about a 1 to 1. You could, but I'm not going to do it because I'm already in a short trade. I'm going to get out at this high, though. Then I'd be exited. And more so, I don't really know. I don't really know if... I never thought that this was going to be the bottom. I thought this thing would continue south, but it's looking like quite the bounce. So I'm not necessarily bullish on that bounce. I don't like exactly where it's coming from. I want it to go a little bit lower, but it's fine if it bounces here. I want it to go a little bit lower. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really bearish week, so it'd be interesting to see what the algos do at whatever, 15 minutes left. Definitely interesting to see. You say me, I think I've fallen sick. Oh, gonna be so angry, and I just can't call it quits. Do 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 do. There's the Bears coming back. They said nah. They said nah. They decided no. That's a shorts. Happy to be short with you. Happy to be short. I'm glad it chose my way, eh? Be so angry and I just can't call it quits. Tell me I'm done praying. I would not be a bull right now. Really? Doubtful. Doubtful. I doubt it. I'm calling bullshit. Calling bullshit. And long and hurtful things. Wow. Really? Really? Short. Short. The 15-minute looks bullish if it can break the high, but holy crap. It's testing it again. They are relentless. Wow. Wow, they're gonna do it. Blew my mind. Ever go away. And I'm dying, I need to get some rest. It's got 2 minutes. This is the time to act. It's got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Sorry to say, I'd have to switch my bias to bulls. It just looks that way. I don't know. With you, I don't mind at all. Things that I did not tell myself. Tell me you don't think that I need to get some help. Wow, look at it go. Breaks the high. Send the high. Send the high. I would send the high. Send it. Send it, boys. That whole area. Send it. That is looking very bullish. Send the high. Send the high. What are you doing? 15 minutes. It's got 1 minute left. There it goes. Doesn't want to send highs. With you, mind it all. And I'm here with you. I don't mind at all. I'm bearish on this entire picture. It's all organized, so let's go short there, mates. I'm gonna go short again. Yes, yes I am. I know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. It looks like it's going up. But this is one of the bearish weeks we've had in a long time. One of the more oh my gosh, it's not gonna break though. Yeah, it's not gonna break. Wow. Wow. This is looking good for my position though. I think it's gonna come down a little bit based on that 30-minute chart. The 30-minute usually wants to come down a little bit before trying to break the high. But I reckon it would try to break the high. So hopefully I get out. Where's my target? Ooh, 50? No. I wasn't expecting it to go that far. 50's down here. Yeah, that's too far down, but whatever. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'd take a long here for a 1-to-1 single risk. I'd go long 1-to-1 here at 91.5. I'd be in. I would be 91.5. 91.5. Hey, where's my stop? My stop would be at this low. 72 flat. 72 flat. Where would be my target? My target would be a 1-to-1 way up there. My target would be 1-to-1, which is 08.25. 08.25. There you go. We'll see. Oops. One. Yeah, that's a lot of risk. Yeah. It's unfortunate. All right, we're good. It depends on if it wants to break up or not. That's all. The 30-minute looks fine for that. 30-minute looks great for that. I'm asking for it to break that little baby high at 91. I mean, my target's at 08.25. It'd be this high then. Here it goes. If it doesn't.
Let's see what we got. Sucralose, artificial flavors, soy lecithin, ion charged protein blend. That's not good.
See if it does it.
Aspartame, soluble corn fiber. That's definitely not good.
Transparent Labs protein is sourced from grass-fed American.
It's got 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'm canceling order.
Today I'm at Bill's Family Farm to show you where.
Looks like it might happen. This is dropped to a 0.75 to 1. I'm still having the same target. If it doesn't happen, that's fine with me. Doesn't happen. That's 8 seconds away, so looks like it'll close as such. Red. All right, cancel my order. Canceled that. All right, that's fine with me. What is this thing gonna do? 30-minute chart probably looks like it wants to go down, but it's already done that a little bit. Could probably bust down a little bit more. In that sense, that'd be great, but my target's a little bit further. It would have to go down pretty far for my target to be hit. It's getting there. Not quite, though. I wouldn't be bullish on this low. No. Nope. Target hit, target hit. Nice. That one is 4.1 Apple profit, a 0.5 to 1. Let's take a look at that one again. That was a 15-minute anti-breakout. This 15-minute chart, this was the breakout. It looked bullish, 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 but then it said, no, we're actually not bullish. This is all a fucking fugazi. It's all a farce. It's all a fucking farce. I fucking hate lies. That's why, you know what? I'm on the lying team now. It's not a lie. It's just this is how you have to look at the market. It's not a lie. It's just the market likes to fake. And that's what the market does. It's just that simple. So, yeah. I think, though. That's all I think. So right now, like this bar, if this were to turn green, that's a bullish sign, right? It's gone down, now it's a bullish sign, but I mean, we got to understand that this low has been touched, you know, once, twice, thrice. Now it's trying to create this as the low, but I think it could probably go down. If you look at the day, it could probably bust the low a little bit. Again, it does that all the time. All the time. But, you know what? It's actually bounced a lot more than I thought already. This is that bounce upwards. Wow. Wow. Might create a double low. Double bottom. The double bottom people are coming out to say hi. The creatures are there, and where is their stop? Their stop is right there. So if it were to break this low, it's going down. If it were to trigger this low, there's probably going to be protection there. It's probably going to be some buying saying, no, 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 don't break the low. Maybe some doubling up. But I'd like to see this thing go and test this low. I think they'd want to protect it, but then at a certain point they'd give it up, and this thing, again, just falls lower. The trends continue. That's gone 0.75 to 1 now. I have no positions on. No positions on. We're at There's 4 trades that were still alive right now. That's why there's so many damn lines on the chart. They're still alive. They're still going. Wanna be
My employer recently told me that what set me apart from the other candidates was
Wow, it's testing the low again. They're going to try to protect it because all their stop orders are right there. It's a risk. Or I would assume their stop orders are at the low. If it tests it more, it's got to be going low, man. It's got to be breaking the low. 20 minutes left of the session, man. Come on. That would be a hell of a trap. It's possible that it buys right now, but man, that would be really reckless. That's outrageous, actually. That is reckless if it turns. Wow, it might do it. Boom, breaks the low. It's gotta go now. It's gotta go now. Go! The in-between land between a recent low and the major low. The in-between land provides a small bounce. Pretty much all the time. I just never know how far it's gonna go though. I would bet on the in-between land breaking though. Interesting. The in-between lands. The land of the in-between. Oh yeah. I'd be short on this sucker though. See you later, boys. See you later. It says, see you later, alligator. I'm going back lower. That's what I'm doing. It's going low. It's got to go low, mate. Come on. Lower to break the low. If it doesn't break the low, I'd be very, very intrigued. Therefore, I would go short on it. If it doesn't break the low, I'm in short to break the low. Going for a 1-to-1. Oh, breaks the low. Never mind. I no longer want that trade. It pops the low. Anti-breakout city. Must be on the 60-minute. Yeah, there's the 60-minute. So breaking out, breaking the low, protecting free space of 2 on a crazy week like this, man. Who's long? Who would be long right now? Not me. I'm not long right now. I would not be long right now. I'm just not short. Well, we actually caught these shorts. We caught a short here, dropped. We caught when it rallied up. We actually caught the bottom, but it rallied up. We caught another short. So we're finding ways to get into the trend. We just don't hold them. We just get out at a 0.5 to 1. It's safe. It seems like a safe way to trade to get a very small profit. This thing that just looks like it's just gonna go. Next 5-minute bar, I'd probably take a breakout short. I don't see it. I don't see it doing an anti-breakout. It's already tried once, twice, thrice. All these different little pivots at the low. I think it needs some space to separate itself. I think it can go lower. Targets like here or something like that, a 1-to-1. Wait for this 30 seconds until this next bar prints. Oh yeah, we can erase this one. Thank you. We can erase that one. This one went 5 to 1. 5 to 1, which would be zone number 1353 closed. Great, we can get that off our screen. Okay, so the 5-minute actually prints. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'd be in short at the low. Yep. Is that risky? Yep. I mean, it's the same risk if I took anti-breakout. So, I mean, whatever. It's the same thing. 29. I'm going for a 1-to-1 now. 0.75 to 1. Give me this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go. 5 contracts at this low. 5 contracts at 117.25. 117.25. 117.25. I'll get into that price. 117.25. Don't you want it to break the low? That's the rules. This high would be 46 flat. 46 flat, and then my target is a 0.75 to 1, which is about there. 98 flat, 98 flat. Target's down here at 98. Yeah, I like that breakout. Totally, I like that. 15 minutes left. This is good. What's the 15-minute looking like? Oh, it's looking grand. It's looking grand. Except I'd like a little bit higher wick on that, but it's all right. We'll take it anyways. We're taking that. It's about to hit low. I'm banking on it not being a anti-breakout. Filled. We need to mark out exactly how much risk we're doing right now because this can go quick. The 15-minute chart is also a reason of my trade. Mark out how much risk you got. Come on. I know I've got to plant as well at the same time. So planted. Let's mark out risk. This high should be my risk, which is 46 flat, 46 even. 46 even, right? I have 45 even, whatever. 287 risk, 287. That's 11.5 apples. It's a risky one. Where's my target? 193. Yep. That's fine with me. 7.7 apples. That's a risky one. I don't know why I had a double trade. I guess. I don't know.
Order filled.
I think my freaking exits hit. Yeah, stop order hit. Look at that. So quickly. Stop order hit. Negative 11.5 apples on that one. I was thinking the breakout. Who wants to be short right now? But ultimately, people want to be short. That was a freaking classic anti-breakout. It filled me by a tick or so and stopped me out. That's the time you want to go in for an anti-breakout. I chose just the wrong path. I chose breakout. It happens. I gotta mark that trade down. 0 NA. That's a 0 NA trade. It's gone 0. 5 minute. 2 BB. Was it an HLC? Could be B. B. Trend alpha swing is down. The swing is down. The recent is down. Yeah, it was just end of trend. Too much, huh? Too much. Let's try. Look at all this. Oh, look at all this wickage down here. Messing with me. This wickage. Does it really want to do something crazy? Now's the time to go long if you want to go long. Unfortunately, I have to switch my bias, but that is the case. It just does. It just looks that way, but I could be wrong. 5 contracts at this high. 5 contracts at 59. 5 contracts at 59. 5 contracts at 59. My low would be this low, which is 38.25. Stop loss 38.25. 38.25. Target would be a 1-to-1 up here. 80.5. Good. Cool. That is only if it turns green on this 3-minute. 369.258.147. It's got 30 seconds left to print. Does the 5-minute breakout as well? Yeah, the 5-minute breaks out. You're holding until... Yeah, this is likely we're going to get in here. Very likely. It's fine with me. I'll actually take the 5-minute low. Here it goes. Here it goes. It's going to do it on the 3-minute, eh? 5 seconds left. Take it. Take the pick. Break the high. This is number 1356. I'm surprised it didn't fill. There it fills. On the next bar. That's alright. There it goes. The 5-minute. I'm in long for a breakout. I could be wrong yet again for an anti-breakout, but I'm going breakouts right now. Going long. How much am I risking? Well, I'm risking 207 to make 215. 207, 8.3 apples to make 215. 8.6. I have a feeling like the anti-breakout should have been the way to go, but 1451, that's all right. 1356 zone number, that's been planted. And it's coming down. Nice. Another anti-breakout right away. Right as it breaks the high. Right away, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Do, 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 do. Yeah, cool. Cool. Now we're just wanting the bulls to be involved because, man, this is the time to go in long. I would assume this is the time to go in long. If this thing's gonna rally. Don't know if it will. But now's the time for it to rally.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that, let's put it online and see what happens stage.
And the site is live.
That we opened a store and need a fast check.
There it goes. It's going, man. Yep. Breakout City, boys. Breakout City. Fundamentals. Stick to the fundamentals. Stick the fundamentals. Come on, boys. Get there, mate. Get there. Move stop. Nope. I don't move stop on breakouts. I probably should, but I don't. There's nowhere to move it. My stop is in the perfect position right now. This is gold right now, boys. It's gold. Hold on to it. You might want to hold on to it the whole time. 5 minutes left on a Friday. I'm getting out at 1-to-1 though. It's gone 0.75 to 1 here with a 50% pivot in the zone. It looks like right there. Yeah, you could move stop to there, but I'm not. Just leaving it be. What a wicked thing to say. To laugh and make me feel this way. Oh my goodness. Right next to target here, boys. Alright.
Order filled.
Target hit, target hit. We can start taking pictures and closing all trades. It's done now. That'll be it. That'll be it. Now this thing has gone 1-to-1. Maybe a tiny tad more. I don't think it's enough for a 1.25 to 1 yet. But we did make 8.6 apples on that. Now we're up 1.2 on the simulated session. Which I don't necessarily care that much for. I don't know if I'm gonna track sim sessions, but whatever. I'll figure that out later. We gotta close all these trades. So these on the low that I made a low. This one way up here. What was that? That was a 15-minute anti-breakout. How? Oh, was that a comeback bar? Yeah. Wow, it was a 15-minute comeback bar. That's a good one right there. I like that. I like to see that. Let's see if it went. Let's see how far it went. It went 6.75 to 1. 6.75. 6.75. Let's close that one up. That's zone number 1351 closing. 1351. That was a crazy one. Interesting. I mean, comeback bar, so it was looking green, only to just get squashed and look red. It's a good idea. It is a cool idea. The 240-minute breakout, let's take a look at that one. This one completely got turned around here. Remember the open. I don't think it went very far. It went 2-to-1. Maximum 2-to-1 here. And remember, this was on the open, so the Y score is 1, so that means the risk should be split in half. So it's basically gone 1-to-1. The full breakout went 1-to-1. I'll show it. 1352 zone number closed, and it went 2-to-1. That's correct. 2-to-1. Technically, it's still going, so comma. But if I had my high on here, it generally went 1-to-1. So that's how I'm gonna back test it. It's like if I do it off of the open, I'm still running statistics off of the high, because that's traditionally how I did the breakout, how I developed it, not from the open. I just did the open because it's already done a breakout bar prevention. I'm not expecting a bounce to the open. I'm not. So it makes my lower my risk so I can grab a 2-to-1 if I wanted to, but whatever. I again grabbed a 0.5 to 1. That's just recklessly. I'm scared to lose if I'm grabbing 0.5 to 1s like that on an already smaller zone. I don't know. I mean, it's working. Whatever, it's worked. It's profitable, but not the optimal. Profitable, but not the optimal. 15-minute anti-breakout short. That was this one. That one went maybe 1 to 1. Yeah, 1 to 1, 1.25 to 1. Call it 1 to 1 for sure. Yeah. Make me feel this way. 1354. Close that one. Cool. Any other time frames for that one? I was looking at the 60-minute because the 60-minute was a comeback bar, and that one also lost. The comeback bar lost. So it's the same thing. It's repeated. I mean, if the trend is down and a comeback bar happens, you pretty much short the comeback bar, and it's generally profitable. That's what happened twice today. It's profitable both times. One of them on the 15-minute and one of them on the 60-minute. And it continues lower. Trends seem to continue. Okay, whoa there, partner. That's the bell. That's the bell. I'm just closing up this 3-minute trade. This thing ran pretty good. I wasn't expecting that much. 1.75 close. That's zone number 1356. Close, and then I needed the 5-minute. I think no. Was it? Yeah, 5-minute breakout as well. Remember that. Oh, you should plot that in the description. Roger that. 3-minute breakout, but also I'm gonna also mention that it was a 5-minute breakout. Yep, of the same description. I think I just took a picture of that. Whatever. The 15-minute, I didn't really need the 15-minute. It was just 3 and 5. The bros. It was just the bros to that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's all closed. All trades closed. All accounting is not quite done yet. I have to do the simulated. I'm not sure what I'm doing for simulated, how to track that, but that's it for the week. That's it for the day. Solid. It was all right. All right. All right, peace.